Yeah, YouTube, it's Tech time. This time for a little bit of Marco for Breezy's Esper Blink deck. We got 4 copies. Wait, is this 61 card main deck? That's based. We got 4 copies of Ephemerate to go with our 4 Solitudes and our Flicker Wisps, Avid Interrupter, White Orchid Phantom, whatever we need to Ephemerate. 3 copies of Fatal Push for some removal, 4 copies of Thoughtseizes for hand disruption, 4 Felia to blink our Overlord of the Baelmerk, our Riddler, our Superior Spider-Man. I don't know who Cavaro is, but Superior Spider-Man. A couple copies of White Orchid Phantom for land destruction, especially against Belcher. Emperor Bones to return anything huge from our graveyard to the battlefield. 1 copy of Aven Interrupter for the combo decks. A couple copies of Flicker Wisp to flicker our Overlord and any of our MDFCs, which we have 3 copies of Witch Enchanter and a Bogart Trawler. 2 Teferis, really good in the mirror, also just very good in general in this meta, especially against all the combo decks that can't interact with you. 1 Prismatic Ending for removal. Then the 4 Baelmerk, 3 Riddler, 4 Solitude as our top end. Then we want to blink. Then the Superior Spider-Man, 1 in the main deck, 1 in the sideboard. Mana base wise, we got 1 Meticulous Archive, 1 Shadowy Backstreets, 1 Undercity Super for some Surveils, bunch of fetches, shocks, basics, and then MDFCs in the Bogart Trolley Witch Enchanter. Sideboard, we got 2 High Noons for the combo decks, 1 White Orchid Phantom, go 2 in the main deck. Clarion Conqueror for Belcher and also for Affinity. Wrath Disguise for Affinity and Energy. Consign for Eldrazi. Surgical Extraction for Gorios. Fatal Push for probably Energy. Vindicate for Eldrazi. Another Superior Spider-Man for Gorios. And then Damping Sphere for the combo decks. Probably Storm. Cannot keep. Risky, but keepable. I actually should put this in the play taps instead. I guess there's a chance to draw a land. I don't want to hold the Bogart Trawler. What's another point of damage you're going to do? Some of that sweet vacuum money. Wait a minute. Vacuum money. -1 life. It's okay. Is Spike sponsored by a vacuum company? Or whiffed? GG. I thought you were sponsored by a vacuum company because your deck sucks. This went 9-1. Sure. I'm not sure why Pygonti's playing energy now. I guess he fell out of love with Psychic Frog. My hand's so awkward. I don't know if it matters that my hand's awkward, but my hand is very, very awkward. Probably should have solituded this on my turn so that way they can't like stack damage on an overlord. Pings me. Okay. Do I have lethal? Slot season check. Believe so. Let me just solitude this. Alright, solitude's OP. Should I leave the Spider-Man in? I guess it's not too bad in a Flage, right? And we'll try the Spider-Man. I do Belfie. Red Orchid Phantom does seem pretty poor. I actually want a second Spider-Man. Gonna bring one more card in, so this is 61. Bring the Surgical. I think that's still fine that it exiles Flage and then like immediately dies. I think I'd rather not have Thoughtseize than cut to Fairy. 10's kind of slow. If they play a basic, I'm gonna go get a basic. No basic. I wonder if they have Blood Moon in their deck. Probably. They take a lot of damage. Ouch. So do I Wrath or do I Flicker Wisp? I feel like it's Flicker Wisp. But I am going to 6 and like dying. Well, maybe I have to Wrath. So I have Flicker Wisp, I go block, block, I take 3. Yeah, I probably have to Wrath. Let him flip the Ajani. Is there somewhere to read how the rounds work, like in starting a round wise? It's gonna be all through melee. So if you just keep the melee tab open, it'll just follow it, and then whenever a new round starts, then it'll all just happen through melee. Blue to Delta, pretty awkward here. But everything will happen through melee. You can just go into the modern open play in the client, and then start a match in the modern open play. And if you allow spectators, then I can just like watch your match through that, and I don't have to like bother going into Discord. Maybe we're okay here. Kill Flicker Wisp. Being at 6 is very, very scary. I'm gonna have the late game on lock as long as I don't die here. But not dying is half the battle. I think I have to Solitude Ephemerate. Either target the Flage and then target my Overlord. think that's the only play I have. It's not feel great. 3 months of Duolingo. PK, thank you for the 17 months. Appreciate it. Welcome back. Alright. Going to 1. I think you should have plussed. Because I was dead if he plussed, right? Warp. I think I just play this. And go get basic swamp. Buzzing was also good just to like make sure the Ajani doesn't die to solitude even if it wasn't lethal. Amuletos. Amulet number 2, prime time. Yikes. Happy 21st. Thanks. Let's take the prime time. Let him have 3 amulets. 3 amulets can't hurt me. Alright, the Vestige was just draw a step, make a construct. Sure. I know I was gonna draw the second white source. Maybe taking the amulet over the Titan was better. Hard to say. Guy attack. It's one Aven Interrupter's probably gonna be super clutch. I can just exile this. I would like the Overlord, but I think taking the shields down on the Aven Interruptor is super risky. Probably too risky. Looks like they have nothing. I whiffed. Sage you. I don't have an untapped blue land because I milled it. I milled the water grave and the hollowed fountain. Tragedy. Alright, Teferi. You are solitude material, I guess. I don't know when the draw a card feature stopped working on Magic Online, but I kind of wish it would come back. I miss looking at my next card. I think I want the Damping Sphere. Okay, let's cut Fatal Push. Cut Teferino. I think it's kind of interesting because it could be a 4/4 Primeval Titan. Probably not super great. I think I'm going to leave it in for science. But normally I would take it out. Drop a Riddler and gotta cut one more. Teferi's the best card printed. This can be pitched to Solitude. That's right. Shout out to Teferi. Sounds good. Put back a consign. How you doing, Josie? Amulet. Indubitably. I think I'll leave a consign over thoughts using them here. Splunk. Green Sun. Reclaimer. Okay. I feel a little bit better. This Day and NyQuil's been kind of carrying me a little bit. I think we pass and let him have the Elvish Reclaimer. Not really much I could do about the Elvish Reclaimer anyways. Guys, I got a thoughts use the Green Sun out of their hand. Rumble. Lotus Field. I took a COVID test earlier. Did not appear to be COVID. Oh, we're gonna get him so good. GG. They're so sad right now. I think this is fine. Gruel Turf, Dismember, Primeval Titan. Hey, Diego, really like the list. Any thoughts on the usual flex slots and the changes? I don't know how I feel about the Superior Spider-Man. Kind of a weird one. Sauga. Seems kind of okay, though. How about the prediction? What prediction? Amos was a Bogart Trawler. Get rid of their two Lotus Fields, and then they can't make a Titan next turn. Probably want a White Orchid Phantom first if I'm doing that. Alright, I'm sorry, no, not White Orchid Phantom first. I could do White Orchid Phantom Overlord. Or I could do that. I could try to find Solitude. Let's try to go for the Solitude. Try to play the land. Just pick the Felia back up, probably. I can make a Titan here. Let's see if they realize that they can make a Titan. Oh, I guess no, they can't even make a Titan. Sure. Man, that can sign on the trigger, just boo-foo them. Still 5. Yeah, you're right. I can't count. I think I want the Undercity Sewers. I don't hate land here. Let's leave it on top. Snake. I could have a 4/4 Quantum Riddler. Oh no, Neoform. Oh, it's not Neoform. I guess it is pretty good against Shardless Agent, huh? Makes their Cascade cost 2 more. Escape Shift? It's not Escape Shift. It's Birthing Ritual. Most likely. Like 90% Birthing Ritual. I owe you dinner. We'll make plans. I'll take you up on that. My dog. They knew about my Spider-Man tech. What the frick? Just got my extended foil Birthing Rituals a few days ago. I like the 4-color version better with 4 Shardless Agent, 4 Bloodbird Elf. That does sound spicy. If they make an Oculus, I'm gonna exile it with Solitude. They hit nothing. Say the Subtlety. I want to take him off of Flare here. Happy to leave the Witch Enchanter on top. Dang, they pitched Harbinger. Second Birthing Ritual. Oh no. It's pretty good. It's a lot of value. I'm gonna set an upkeep stop. Snick. Another Snick. gonna solid through the endurance. Yeah, the Witch Enchanter's on top of our deck. I'm gonna draw 2 here. Good old Superior Spider-Man sitting in hand. Doing not much at all. Could become a Solitude, though. Yeah, I got Subtlety in him. Spider-Man might be Solitude very shortly here. So Esper deck feels pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie, chat. Might be taking this to the RC. Fibblethip. Ending Thoughtseize. I think I do like that sequence a little bit more than Spider-Man. Birthing Ritual dismembers Subtlety. I don't know what I'm supposed to take here. Maybe Subtlety. It's either Subtlety or Dismember. I don't really care about Dismember that much, though. I'm gonna take the Subtlety. Can also pick up another Riddler. Let's grab Teferi, though. I don't think I care about anything they do at this point. But I have the rebound of the Ephemerate coming down, so they're gonna get 1 trigger off the Birthing Ritual. Kills the Overlord, goes to 1 life. Plays the Ritual. Flips over Aki. 2 Aki. Endurance. Saxophone is hidden, isn't it? Ooh, that's a lot of lands. Lot of lands. I guess I should have attacked, right? Because they were at 1. I was thinking about protecting the Teferi, but I guess attacking was better here. Force them to block the endurance. I guess the Teferi doesn't matter that much, right? Liquor Wisp. Hmm. What do I want to do? Does this thing cascade him? If I cast Shardless Agent, or if I make it a copy of Shardless Agent? When you cast a spell, does this cascade, chat? No? Okay. Good to know. Maybe I try to mill something? I could copy Ice Fang. I don't love it, though. I would draw 2, because I have the Riddler out. Seems to me like they have subtlety. Kill Harbinger. So I don't want to Flicker Wisp. I could just Flicker Wisp the Riddler. Let's Surveil. I think I have another Surveil land in the deck. I don't have another Surveil land in the deck. I'm a liar. Let's Flicker the Riddler. Superior Ice Fang. I'm only going to draw one card off of it. That's probably worth it, right? I think I played this game kind of wrong. Oh, I was reading Little Black Mana. 4/4 flyer. I play this game sloppy, but not sure it's going to make that big of a difference. Shardless Agent into Spooky. Yeah, I should have left up Shadowy Backstreets or Godly Shrine, whatever. Could have pushed this Oculus, and then that was probably the end of the game. Especially since I get to draw two off a Riddler. Fibblethip. I think they might deck out this game. If I don't die here, they're going to deck out. Cool. Let's take another Spider-Man. I don't know if it was good, but it was cool. Wide Orchid Phantom seems kind of bad. Fatal Push is a weird one, but I think I want the Fatal Push. And then Wrath this guy seems decent. I don't know if I want that many Wrath this guys. Could probably go for two. Avid Interrupter, probably not. And maybe we go down. I got the Bogart Trawler. Let's get the Bogart Trawler. Greedy. But I think the game's going to go long regardless. Sure. Yeah, I agree. Spider-Man Ephemerate seems solid in general. Is this deck better than Mill? No deck's better than Mill. Let's be real. Hey, Blarg. Thank you for subbing to the YouTube. Appreciate it. Azariok would be so happy I said that. It has remained tier 0 or tier 1 throughout all of modern history. Ice Fang. I don't know if Wrath this guy's actually good against this deck, but I feel like Wrath for 3 is decent if you can get it to resolve. Tricky part is getting it to resolve, right? Why did you choose to be on the play? Oh, my bad. I'll work on being on the play next time. They have Sink to Stupor in their hand. It's plus and pass. Can't believe they stern scolding my dog. Probably everything at Teferi, yeah. Yep. Uh, Spider-Man time? It's a lot of options here. I could Emperor Bones for Felia and make an Overlord. That's actually probably way better, right? Think this is the play. Oh, even got a Solitude. 3 Witch Enchanter and a 3-color deck isn't a greedy alongside Trawler and 3 basics. This deck's never had a good mana base. But realistically, you only need 1 blue source anyways, most of the time. Like, seldom are you actually casting Riddler. And usually when you are casting Riddler, it's so late into the game that it's okay. My Overlord. It's only greedy if you lose. Words to live by. My Emperor Bones. So I gotta attack everything at Teferi. Goodbye, Teferi. Emperor Bones. My Emperor Bones. Time to usually go to bed. It depends. Back when I was on strictly Pacific time, it would vary between like 3 to 4 in the morning. Right now, I'm still on Eastern time after getting back from the Pro Tour. So I went to bed at like midnight, 1. I wonder if I Solitude Ephemer right here. Page Wrath Disguise. Thib. Think they have an answer for Emperor Bones? Guess we're gonna find out. No. Yeah, this blue-green ritual deck is so anemic in my opinion. It's very good against combo decks though. Another Stern Scolding. I think I'm gonna grab Overlord with Spider-Man. But it's not very good against anything that's like remotely fair, I don't think. Okay, Spider-Man. Turn into Overlord. ended up being better than Bone Zone here. That's debatable. There. Oculus? Rude. I send both. I need to find Solitude anyways. I did not find Solitude, but I found the next best thing. Spider-Man. Oh, my Spider-Man. Spider-Man actually should be really good here, right? I think this is fine. What's the lore? You're implying that it has lore. I can just copy another Overlord, yeah. Oh no. Well, shit. Oh, well, double shit. Another Oculus, oh, triple shit. Yeah, this game went very poorly very quickly. I also didn't think I was gonna lose that. But here we are. Yeesh. I don't know, this is 61 cards. Nah, I don't think High Noon's good. I think as long as I get a couple basics, we'll be okay. I think it's supposed to get a Water Grave, though. Then Thoughtseize, and then Felia, then Riddler. Fibblethip, Flare, Subtlety, Birthing Ritual. Hmm. Yeah, I feel like taking the ritual's probably fine. Main phase is Felia. They draw Stern Scolding? Okay. Let's say if they drew Stern Scolding, that's kind of crazy. Beans, Fibblethip. Thanks, Striper. Appreciate it. To many more years. Awkward. Double planes coming in not clutch. Yeah, at least we got insurance against Harbinger. Hmm. They're gonna subtlety this almost assuredly. Yeah, that Teferi wasn't gonna resolve. Like, pretty much regardless of what I did. Because they have a flare, and they also have a, wait, is Fibblethip? How does he read him? I only targeted with spell, so I couldn't have targeted with Felia and flickered it. Or shuffled it back into their deck, not flickered it. I gotta counter this. Yeah, I don't have a choice. Go get him, Felia. Go, dog, go. Go, dog, go. I'm gonna sink it. Alright. Didn't get sunk. Huge. Hey, what's up, Janini? Been a minute. How you been? It's been a grindy ass matchup. Anxiety and depression? Well, you should alleviate your symptoms today. And ED? Oh no. That one I can't cure. Or can I? No, I can't. Have more faith in yourself. You should see a doctor for that one. Oculus endurance. What's the likelihood of this sweeper actually resolving? Because I could attack the Felia, blink the Riddler, and then try to resolve the sweeper, but if they have the flare, then I kind of just lose the Felia for no reason. Shadowy first, that's a good point. Alright, let's just play the sweeper before attacking. I know we're gonna go down a card because of it, but I think if they have flare, I'm in a bad spot. If I attack with the Felia and blink this. And the Fibblethip. This has been a really long match. Large Fibblethip or Riot. I was thinking about copying Endurance. So they can't hardcast Oculus. First things first, let's surveil. I guess I could just Ice Fang. Yeah, let's just copy Ice Fang. Alright. The correct answer is we copy nothing. Oculus. How do you feel about the 61 cards? It's probably incorrect. I don't know what I would cut. Probably. The considerations are like one Emperor Bones, one White Orchid Phantom, the Pending. I would cut any of these three probably. Everything else seems fine. Maybe the one Aven Interrupter. Spider-Man I think has actually been pretty okay. Chat gonna make me time out. I think the Aven looks funky, but it's probably okay. Eyes of Death? No, they have an Ice Fang? That's crazy. Oh, they're still dead. Never mind. Yay. Forgot they're going to 2 off of that fetch. Did you see Spike's Titan rant today? You mean just another normal Spike stream? But they stream, thank you for the Prime, and the 17-month Siebes. That's very punny for its own reason. Getting merfolked? It's got levels. Consign memory, marrow regery. We are 3-0. We just happened to pair into merfolk. Yeah, I don't really get it either. Let's grab a planes and just jam this to fairy. Up. Uppies for Teferi. From 1995, so everything's worth a bajillion dollars. That's what you're telling me. Couple of schmeckles? I think it's more than a couple. Seems like all the schmeckles to me. You get 10 of each duel. Just found a new house in his basement. Spider-Man might be better here. Holy, board tapping. I think having a 4/4 Solitude seems good. Miss Collar is actually a very solid card. Yeah, there were a few Pro Tour Gorios lists that were playing the Spider-Man. It's supposed to be the Mirror Breaker. Yeah, it's out of the graveyard, so I could have copied their Marrow Regery if I really wanted to. No, my Teferi. Hmm. I don't know if I'm supposed to play Riddler, or if I'm supposed to Warp Riddler. I think I play Riddler. Because we knew they had the consign, and then we're still going to draw 2 in our draw step, so it's fine. We're going to take 4, 6, 7, 10, I think, total. We're dead to Lord, but never not dead to Lord. Spider-Man being a little bit worse than a Solitude here. Man, I wish you were Solitude Spider-Man. I wish you were Solitude Spider-Man. Take the Thoughtseizes out. I don't need Spider-Man in this matchup. White Orchid Phantom seems better. Illegally distinct Spider Hero. The Green Gobbler. Yeah, that's the Omen Pass version of the Green Goblin. It's the Verdant Gobbler. How dare you disrespect Fleam? So, canonically speaking, does Fleam eat spiders? Is there even lore behind Fleam? I don't really understand. Oh, thanks, Brandon. I just saw that on YouTube. Appreciate the birthday wishes. Keep this put back to Watery Grave. Never say those 2 words again. Look, I can't talk about actual Spider-Man while we're playing Magic Online. The Pinkertons will get me. I'm just trying to understand the lore. Kind of afraid to get blue mana, but I should probably just get blue mana and stop being a little... See if I regret this. 1.2 million seconds? Don't you think it's a little harsh? This miscall is kind of annoying. 1.2 million seconds? How many years is that? It's a week. I think I might end up pushing both of these. Take the 1 for now. Alright, now I push both of them. I do want to get basic planes with this. I probably have counter magic, but worth the shot. Flare. Indeed, Corrales. Oh, they don't have flare. Yield Aether Vial. Think of a White Orchid Phantom. Pop this Aether Vial. Okay. Hater detected. I was just say, pop the Mutavault, not the Aether Vial. No, I said Aether Vial. Take Riddler. Yeah, the new lore one set looks cool. I'm gonna have to draft that set, so I'm sure I'll have plenty of time to appreciate it. Try to make fairies work. There is no try. There is only do. I don't think it's worth rebounding either of these, is it? I guess I could rebound the Overlord and I don't have to attack with it. I don't think that makes sense. Well, that's pretty good. It's like my what? Huh? We are playing Spider-Man. We got one in the main, one in the side. It might not be coming up because of the Magic Online name being different. Why are they reprinting Shocks? Why not? I just need to not mill myself out. Easy enough, right? Hoppers over the Overlord. Actually, I don't know what I want. Guess I'll just put a Flicker Wisp underneath. Probably not use it yet. Yeah, I'm probably gonna activate the Emperor Bones to end step. Okay. Yay. I didn't mill myself. Clarion Conqueror actually seems kind of decent in this matchup. Because of Aether Vial and Mistcaller. I don't know if I love Emperor Bones. Thanks, chat. I always knew I could count on you. You know what you can't count on? An Abacus. Weren't those designed to be counted on? Undercity Sewers, Water Grave, Double White Spell. Keep. Did you know that PS4, Xbox One are only a few years away from qualifying for retro status? Thanks for ruining my day. Yep. Surprised we drew two white sources. Thankful we drew two white sources, but also surprised. I'm not surprised because I know you're skilled. Nice with it. My poor opponent. Holy schmoly. What was that on-screen chat? Yo, Brandon, thanks for becoming a member over on YouTube. I appreciate it. I think I just killed this. Draw one card. Members a YouTube thing. I think I need to get another basic planes in case I get Harbinger to suck my seaweed. Depression. I think I'm supposed to White Orchid Phantom to this and then turn it into my basic swamp. Never mind, I was gonna Wrath for 2. Is there a reason not to bank an energy here? Shadowy Backstreets. Top. Go. Where'd all your life points go? Yeah, it happens when you play against fish. Lost all my life points. Yeah, mostly to the mana biz. Oh, 07 Solitude. Gone, but not forgotten. Holy shimoly. Holy shimoly. Yeah, remember when I just had a White Orchid Phantom and nothing else? I remember. I'm gonna pick up Teferi. A dog. Why 61 cards? That's just the list that was played at the Pro Tour had 61 cards. I don't think that 61 cards is necessary. I also don't have a sideboard guide for this deck. If I decide to take it to the RC, I'll make a sideboard guide. But prediction time, chat. Buy your Spider-Mans now, Spider-Man. We just get Godless Shrine. I really wanted to Surveil and try to guarantee second white source on top. I don't know how viable that is. Spelunking, Green Sun Zenith. At the Lotus Field, I think I just take the Spelunking. What's your favorite Surveil land? Oof. I don't know. Not Undercity Sewers right now. Whiff off the Overlord. Maybe they'll play Lotus Field. They have no reason to play Lotus Field. They're probably just gonna play. Well, I guess if they play Lotus Field, then they can go Green Sun Zenith for Titan. I know they have double bounce land, Green Sun Zenith for Titan. Yield to all. Excuse me. I could also pick up Beseiju. Maybe I should have taken the Green Sun Zenith. That was such a close call. Wow, they're playing the Lotus Field. This is Marco Fabrizi's Esper list. Make double Titan. Up. Oh, we're dead. I should have taken the Green Sun Zenith. I think taking the Spelunking was kind of trolling. I messed up. They can also just make a copy of Titan here if they want. Okay. Wrath's a weird one. Sometimes I feel like Wrath's really good against Titan. Sometimes it's not. Take this and this. Fatal Push can get out. I don't love Emperor Bones either. I don't know if I about the Spider-Man. I think the Spider-Man's probably too slow. Same with Teferi. I'll take a couple Wrath of the Skies. Maybe drop Riddler. Close match. We almost had it if we could cast Wide Wicked Phantom on turn 2. Vindicate as a Stone Rain bad. It's okay. Today is my actual birthday, Frank. Thank you for the 38 months. Sounds really good. Vindicate's not like an efficient answer to Amulet. It's probably like one of the matchups where you want it. I'm just not a fan of Vindicate in general. Like, I don't think it's good here. Basic Forest. Boseiju Explode. I think I'm cool with popping the Shifting Woodland and then eating it with Emperor Bones. Make it kind of annoying for them to Aftermath Analyst loop. Yeah, 3 mana is very, very slow for Vindicate. Like, I probably would not play either Damping Sphere nor Vindicate in the sideboard of this deck. Yeesh. Okay. Calm down. Well, okie dokie. See if we make it out alive. It's a lot of dismembers. What was your first set? A Return to Ravnica. Or maybe Dragon's Maze? I don't know. One of the two. A lot of people started with Return to Ravnica because it was a banger set. Mm-hmm. I'm a novice player. Drew. I think I'm pitching Wrath of the Skies. Sure. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can cast another Titan next turn. Cool. The Thoughtseize that could. How do I feel about High Noon in this matchup? Probably not good, right? Especially since it get Besaju'd. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. Okie dokie. Congrats on the birthday. However, you sound like you need sleep. I'm just dying of con COVID. That's not actually COVID. Copa Cake, they even a 5 bomb. Yo, I appreciate it. Thanks a bunch. I took a COVID test yesterday and it came up negative, so just dying of con cold instead. My 25th is only 3 years away. I used to hoping they don't turn to me. We got many ephemerates. Well, their turn 3, my turn 2. He does bring in High Noon against Amulet. It's pretty interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. It's good against Summoner's Pact. But it's not very good if they just like go Titan and then, make a copy of Titan. Cuts all the Emperors into fairies. That makes sense. Please don't kill me, opponent. Good against Scape Shift turns also, that's true. I cannot wait to blink something. I think most of the time the Titan players will board out the Scape Shift and not go for the Scape Shift win. Sometimes they'll go for like mini 3-land Scape Shift here, which is probably what's happening. Oh, it's Ice Steel Explorer. Yeah, Solitude so desperately. I don't think they have another land in hand. Why am I still the best Magic player on the planet? Now, that's the kind of confidence I like. Already play one copy of Aven Interrupter for situations like this. This is just good against the combo decks, and you can fight it off their Overlord. I'm a noob, why no Thoughtseize? I'm holding up Aven Interrupter. I got a Forest. Interesting. I have a feeling my Overlord's gonna get Besaged. Milled over the Hammer Battlements. Milled over Otawara. Nobody can stop me. Nobody can touch me. Nobody can defeat me. Man, if I had the fraction of the confidence that this chatter does. I think a Besage Overlord, so... Chatter. Total War is kind of an issue. I wonder if I Flicker Wisp a land. Well, here's what I was thinking. If we Flicker Wisp something that's not Baelmerk, we could like Ephemerate Flicker Wisp and then target Baelmerk. I actually get a Baelmerk trigger out of it. Yeah, it's probably not worth it though. Yeah, I don't think we can either. I think we got a Ephemerate the Saving Interrupter for the rest of the time. That's spooky. What's going on these days? Titan is still top tier. That's all you need to know. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Otawara. I'm dead. I just go get Aftermath Analyst and kill me. Sidestill Explorer was pretty impressive. Actually, super impressive. Assuming they have T West and a pack to go get. Flickering Land wasn't going to do anything, I don't think. Yeah, Ashiok's really good against Titan. I wouldn't hate playing Ashiok over Vindicate and Damping Sphere. It's also really good against Neoform too. Return all their lands, T West. You know, maybe they'll actually end up milling. They might mill all their packs. I guess it doesn't matter if they mill all their packs because they can beat me with infinite hasty Ice Still Explorers. So it probably doesn't matter. So they don't have the haste land in their hand. Yeah, single solitude would have done wonders. How would Crabvine do in this meta? Probably not super well, Koopa. Maybe a few metas ago would have been better. Could also copy 6. Or they can 6 back a Titan. I'm fairly confident we're dead. Do you think the Pro Tour results have a significant impact or mostly more of the same? Modern looks pretty good right now. Modern is very, very wide open. I don't think the Pro Tour results are going to have much of an impact on the format. I think the format's very healthy overall. Yeah, there's a lot of blue-white control now. I mean, people will play the Pro Tour decks, but I'm not convinced that the Pro Tour decks are warping in any way. Yeah, the format's not great for jank. I mean, it is kind of fine for janky decks. Mirror Pool, Haste. Yeah, I'll be at the Houston RC. Technically, I could probably win this game on time. I'm not gonna win this game on time. I'm gonna concede. Because they're just gonna make infinite ice stills with haste. But I would win this game on time, for sure. If this were a challenge, I'd win the game on time. On the DB account, we'll give it to him. Also, on paper, I would lose that. Yeah, I'll be at Houston. I'm not gonna play Neoform. I'm leaning toward either this deck or
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.